One of the reasons why we find it hard to give feedback is because our brains trick us, and in this short video I'm going to show you how that happens and what to do about it. This is the third of 5 videos that I'm posting this week that are designed to help you give feedback that has impact. And my take on leadership is that managers are responsible for creating an engaging and a motivational workplace within which people can do their best work. And that's a big ask in itself. And my take is also that people are responsible for their own jobs, for their performance, for their behaviour and attitude. My experience of working with leaders is that where somebody's performance is not optimum, leaders get worried and anxious about that, and then often they try and take ownership of that and they try to fix it. So they might take back work that they have delegated. But you cannot own somebody else's performance. You cannot own their behaviour or their attitude. What you do own as a leader is you own a mirror that you can hold up to somebody. And the feedback donut is a fantastic tool for preparing to hold up a really clear mirror for somebody. Let's take an example. Let's imagine that you are at a meeting with an important client and with some members of your team. You notice that one member of your team has rolled their chair right back from the table, they're leaning right back, they're scrolling through their phone, they kind of contribute the odd word here and there, and at the end of the meeting they walk out without saying goodbye. Let's just go and look at a detailed feedback donut here. We take in information through our 5 senses, through our sight, our hearing, our smell, our taste and our touch. Now for the purpose of work, we're just going to deal with our sight and our hearing. So you're clear about what you've seen, what you've heard the person say. But what happens is that our brain automatically interprets that behaviour as meaning something. In the case of your colleague at a meeting, your brain might be telling you, oh my God, that's so rude. What will the client think? That's unprofessional, and so on. Now, if you want to have a word with that colleague of yours, you might find that you're frightened of your story. How do I tell Julia that she was rude at that meeting or that she's unprofessional? And of course, the answer is you don't. What you need to do is to roll back from the story to the behaviour. What did you see the person doing? What did you hear them saying? So you're rolling back to your experience, and experience is based on behaviour, seeing and doing, and you're able to describe that. So you might decide to sit down with Julia and say, Julia, let me describe what I saw at the meeting this morning. I noticed you rolled your chair back from the table. I noticed you were on the phone for a lot of the time. I noticed you left without saying goodbye. That's much easier feedback to give because you're holding up a mirror for somebody rather than telling them your story. And this is what I call level 1 feedback. It's what did I hear or what did I see? And it's based on experience. You'll notice over here I have my expectation. What did I not see the person doing that I would have liked to see? What did I not hear them doing that I would have liked to hear? So I would have liked to see you pull your chair in at the table. I would have liked you to make eye contact with people while you spoke to them, and so on. Remember, this is a preparation tool. So the purpose of this part will become clear tomorrow when we look at the model for giving feedback. Our level 1 feedback is here. Our level 2 feedback is here. It's story. It may or may not be true. So don't get frightened of the story. Peel back and describe to people. I would only go into this level 2 feedback when I'm looking at developmental feedback with huge caution and huge care, because you're getting into something which is really touching into the fundamentals of somebody. And I would never use words like this when I was giving somebody feedback, because those kinds of words, well, they stick in somebody's craw and they can really damage their self-esteem. On the other hand, let's imagine that you have somebody who has made a fantastic presentation. You're pleased, you're proud, you're excited, you're grateful. You may decide that I'm going to jump straight into my level 2 experience and my level 2 feedback. I'm so happy about that. I was grateful to you. I was really proud of you. You were so professional. That's absolutely fine. it may be really nice as well for the person to hear some of that more granular and specific level 1 feedback as well. I noticed that you made fantastic eye contact. I noticed that the tone and pace of your voice was really clear, and so on. So that is the feedback donut. It's a really useful preparation tool, and tomorrow I will be sharing a model with you which will help you to deliver feedback with impact. Thank you for watching.